Welcome back, guys. So we have finished configuring the workstation, the host name, and the host file. We have finished doing it in the workstation server A and server B. So how do we make sure that server A can talk to server B and the workstation can talk to server A? First of all, I'm going to exit from root here. You don't have to, but to exit from root, just type exit. So how to test connectivity between one server and the other is we use the command ping. So if I type ping and I put the IP address of server A, which is 172.25.250.197, if I press enter here, you will see this happening. It means that server workstation is talking to server A. This will continue to happen like this until you press Ctrl C to stop it. So let's try if it can talk to server A using the host name. So press up arrow key to record the command, and instead of using the IP address, I'm going to say ping server A. You see, same thing is happening. It is responding to my ping, meaning that the workstation can communicate with server A using the IP address or using the short name in this case. Now let's do the ping again, and we'll use the fully qualified domain name. So I'm going to say ping server A dot lab dot example dot com. I'll press enter. So it is responding to our ping, meaning the server A and the workstation and server B can talk to each other, at least from the workstation. So let's try if we can do the same thing from server A and server B. So going to server A, I'm going to say ping workstation. I press enter, and as you can see, server A is pinging the workstation using the name workstation. If I press Ctrl C and I say ping using the IP address of the workstation, which is 172.25.250.128, I press enter. It is pinging. Okay, so, and if I press Ctrl C here, let me see if I can ping using the short name, which is ping. The short name is workstation. So it's responding. So what are we learning from here? What we're learning is that the IP address of the workstation is mapped to the fully qualified domain name and the short name. We'll do the same thing on server B. I'm going to say from server B, I will type ping server A. Server B can ping server A, but in this case it's not pinging, so that means something is wrong. Ping server A. Okay, it's pinging. It's just some network latency. So server B is pinging server A using the word server A. So if I press Ctrl C, so I'm going to say ping server A dot lab dot example dot com. I press enter. So from server B, we are pinging server A using the fully qualified domain name. So it's that's kind of some network latency, some delay, but it says server A.lab.example.com, name or service not known. It means that there is something wrong with the host file in this server A or server B. But looking at the command we run here, echo 192, okay, I see. We made a mistake. If you guys look here, In our echo command, instead of saying echo 192, is saying echo 1972. That is a mistake on our part. So to correct that, I'm going to do what we call VI. You don't understand it, we have not done it yet, but when we are running the command, make sure you put 172 and not 1972. Let me quickly correct that by saying VI to etc host. You won't understand this now, but what I'm saying is, if you look here, you will see 1972, 1972, 1972. That is not correct. It should be 172. So I'm going to correct it by deleting that 9 here, and deleting that 9 here, and deleting that 9 here. So it should be 172.25.250.198 server b.lab.example.com server a.lab.example.com server a. Okay, everything is correct now. So I'll save this file. You will learn how to do editing later on. So let's go ahead and say ping server a.lab.example.com again. Let's do that. See, it's pinging, it's no more complaining. And we can say ping server A only. It's pinging, and we can say ping only the IP address of server A, which is ping IP address of server A, which is pinging 172.25.250.197. That's the IP address of server A. And you can see it's pinging. So this is how to communicate from one server to another server. This is how to make sure that all the servers can talk to each other. If they cannot talk to each other, we cannot do certain things that we want to do. So thanks again for watching this video. Again, my name is Richard Igwebu, and I will see you on the next video.